Mountains in Betty's Bay, in Claremont actually.
Okay.
Came from Claremont. And I start with burning them people so that we can acknowledge the ancestors of the land that we're on. And acknowledge our collective ancestry that brings this group of people together, making this magic and telling the story. I love starting with the paper because it's our indigenous sage from here, and we learn from the birds to put it in their nests because it's for cleansing. It's also the womb herb and is known as Otnotskwego, so it's the bedding. It was what the ancestors used as bedding, but it is also incredible medicine for cleansing our blood and keeping our wombs healthy. So I'll pass them paper around, and if anybody wants to just spend a moment with it to bring into the space what you're feeling and wanting. Ultimately for me, it's about cleansing and bringing the strength of our ancestors. Like, I don't often dream about my mother, but coming here last night, I had a beautiful dream about her, and I feel her celebrating this work. So thank you, Skeef. Just big gratitude to your ancestors for bringing this group of people together also, and you. Burning so calmly for us. Then in the water, so this kum I travel with, it's my great grandmother's kum. And it's what I remember making nourishment with for the first time, cooking with her, making acha. In the kum is indigenous rosemary, also known as kapokpos, and this is from our garden, but it was propagated from Princess Flay. My husband is the grower, like I point and he grows. And then from here is wild garlic. I read a bit about the history of this place, but I always look at what plants are growing there because that really shows you the history. And this is a very strong medicine that still grows here. And then the lavender, just to bring calming. I've just walked through the garden and saw what wanted to come. So I'd like to invite you to cleanse in the water if you want to release anything from outside, and also just put energy into what is about to be created, and to open for that, because we know the water remembers and it helps us remember, and it holds us always. So Bismillah, if you want to, no force, no judgment, like Dala what you feel. And then there's tea. You're welcome to pour for yourself as much or as little as you want. The tea is made from bochel that I drive to Granatendal for, because the custodian, there are people who still live there as custodians, and they take care of the mountain and they harvest at the right time. And then the brain sali is a brown sage. It's a medicine that I also know to be very cleansing for the chest and clearing, but also cleansing for our blood. And this grows just up the road from where I live, and it was giving at the time, so I gathered some and dried it before this trip. If you have low blood pressure, not too much of the buchel, but it's also really good for cleansing, and it's what I've come to learn. The ancestors of the land in Cape Town, or from where that area, would have given guests when they came for the first time, because of its cleansing and healing properties, and that's how we would welcome people. And I just feel it's like to welcome into the space the same way. Skip, because you're our elder, you go first and we'll get to here. We normally do it according to age because the elders lead us and will lead for us. The indigenous rosemary is really good for memory.
Okay.
Spend time with the smell of the tea.
Tahu kan